Hello, Zuina. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum assalam, ma'am. Alhamdulillah. Doing well, really rocking it.
Oh, so nice. And Zuina, recently you have been awarded with the Iron Lady Award in Maldives. And that was really a prestigious award
Yes.
because there were many women around the globe. And it was really very wonderful to see that Zuina was among them. How do you feel?
It's really motivating and it pushes me towards starting up new projects, which I have been put on pause for some time. And now, it gave me that start, a new beginning, a refreshed, I feel very much refreshed after this award, ma'am. So that really brought me forward. It was a needed award, I guess,
And
to
you
push
know,
me.
yes, and you know what is the most refreshing for me? That when we see the smile on the face because of the award, and when I see the people are so happy, so it really gives us a sense of fulfillment that yes, our existence has some meaning for somebody in this world. Zoina, you know,
That
I know you very well that you are a woman of substance, you are so strong, brave, this, that, so many qualities you have. You are educationist, but for my audience, I would like you to say something about your background, and what exactly you are doing.
And I'm a Sri Lankan from a beautiful island, of course. But then again, being in a family where the women were also a part of the business, but who did things from within the house, who never went outside to learn or do anything as such. But yes, my aunties were very handy in craft work and they were doing a lot of very creative minded, business minded people. Only the men were still allowed to go out for study further or things like that. But from a very young age, ma'am, I've been, striving to study more and, accomplish something. So, because I've seen men who have been so empowered and I look at it as a, 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 an achievement, a great deal. It was not necessary at the moment in our family lifetime, but I don't know. I've been always drawn towards teaching field and things like that. uh, I think that motivation came when I was a really young kid, yet a nursery kid, I would say. I would always go and teach the plants, teach the toys, and I never left my nursery, even at that time. And up to now, I do the same. I never leave the school on the right time. I always stay a few extra hours. It's just have become the same way. And I've always looked up to the teachers who taught me and my aunties who had, done the craft work, and I've learned a lot from them. From that time on, I'm motivated on being a teacher. So my childhood has been gone that way. And the passion, even from that childhood, what I had while I was growing, it never fade away. Whenever I see a empty space, I think, oh, this is a suitable place for a nursery or a kindergarten. So I was that crazy.
You know,
So all these kept
one day
me.
you will get your dream will come true, and you will get your own nursery, and you will build a very like ideal kindergarten that is in your dream. So may Allah bless you, and may Allah give you the
Uh,
resources to do that. Zoina, you know,
I
what exactly you think a empowered woman is like, and what is your understanding of empowerment, and how you are so motivated to be empowered in your own life?
in life, people think that when you say women empowerment, a lot of people get the misconcept in their brain saying that, oh, it is that they don't want a man to live along or things like that. But that is not the real story. It's not about being against a man or being against another person. No, it is about you empowering yourself. Nevertheless, if you're a woman or a man, you empower yourself, you put your best step forward, you become someone better of yourself whom you were from what you were yesterday. So this is what I feel like achieving, going towards achievement and improving yourself. And to empower yourself, it is in your brain, it is in your hand. Like if you think that you will not be able to uh, if you think that you will not be able to move forward, there are some barriers coming forward you front of you. But even the barriers are a part of your mind blockage, ma'am. That's what I think. If we really have the willpower, if we really have the passion, the drive, then anything and everything becomes an opportunity instead of an barrier or anything else negative. So always look at the positive and move forward. That's my mantra, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing your understanding of empowerment. And that's very true. Some people, they misunderstand. They think that if we are talking about against women, against men, and when we are talking about that there is no men required in the life, then we are empowered. That is really a very foolish thought, I think, because men and women both are important for each other, and both are complementary to each other. Without men, we cannot think of moving smoothly, and without women, they cannot think moving smoothly. Women empowerment, to my understanding, is that women should be having the power of expressing themselves, having the power of doing whatever they like, having the power of even eating with their own choice. Because I remember there are certain villages and remote areas where women cannot even eat whatever they like. They cannot wear whatever they like. Everything will be decided by the men in the family. Sometimes husband, sometimes father, sometimes even father-in-laws, they decide. So this is not empowerment. This is like suppressing somebody. Somebody is not having even freedom of living and breathing with their free will. So thank you very much for giving such wonderful idea about women empowerment. But what do you think that what are the barriers, that why still in 21st century there are countries, places where women are suppressed, they cannot be called as empowered women? What are the real barriers to that?
Ma'am, the traditional thoughts which everybody has in their own families. Maybe like we think that, oh, some families are so successful, but they still keep their women backward and hidden, and things like that. But if in case, just imagine if we had if the men in the families open up the same platform and the freedom which you were talking about to the women also in their family, they would be really opened and empowered with their choices, to make their choices like you said, and to be able to what is that?
Yes, I understood. Like, there are barriers because, sometimes I have feel that in the family, even women they themselves are not very much comfortable of giving them the choice. They have, maybe this is the elephant story here. I can say that this is elephant story, that since childhood, they have been trained in such a way that even if you ask them, which color do you want to wear? So literally they will be confused for a while, or which career path you want to select, or where you want to go, what do you want to do, what are your hobbies, what are your passions. They will be like taking time to think, because they have never realized, they have never thought about themselves.
Yes, even to buy their own. Take about Eid clothes. Can you come with me? I need my mother's opinion. I need this person to come with me. It's even such a simple task is very difficult for a lot of women amongst us. But in the same case, some of those women are very smart, ma'am. And if we have given the opportunity to grow along in an open minded environment, they would have really bloomed and done wonders for the world. And I think there are women, especially in our environment also, who give the opportunity, who pull out women as such towards front and give them the strength and all that. But even no, not everybody likes that, prefers that. Oh, stay away from that person, she talks about women empowerment this way. Because they don't like the women coming outwards to speak up for themselves. So we have a lot of even in this century, even in this era, we have those kind of
Yes.
traditions
And the
followed
only
by.
thing that can change their mind is like, we the women, those who are coming out, and those who are in the work field, we have to prove ourselves. We have to prove that we are equally talented, we are equally skillful, we are equally having knowledge, and we are equally aware of the situation, circumstances. We are not only for the showpiece in the shop or in the marketplace. So we have to prove that. And that's why, still there are certain companies, or there are certain places where hiring a woman for the highest place is a question. They always like doubt that whether this decision of hiring a woman at that place is going to be beneficial for the company, or it's going to bring harm to the company. And
And
here,
even if
yes,
someone like that, they would see, oh, if she's married, does she have children? So those are all looked down at. It's not seen as a strength.
yes. So, Zoina, thank you very much. You yourself have lived a very empowered life and you have struggled a lot to reach to that place where you are today. So, what is your message for the women folk today that how they can empower themselves?
Never give up. Hold on to your dreams, and it is never too late. I got my degree done when just before my daughter got her degree, and she was the one who like even my daughter could be my success. So the strength behind my success, because she's the one who shows, Mama, you have a degree. Why do you look down on yourself? She reminds me all the time, Mama, you have studied this, you have studied that, you have helped this person, you have helped that person. Do you know the value of yourself? So she being a woman, and I'm really proud of her. uh like even the young ones can pull us up. So listen, open your eyes, open your ears, listen from your heart to people around you. Look at people around you and see, respect yourself first, so that you will be teaching others to respect you in the way you respect yourself. That should be the first step. Only then you can move forward. Believe in yourself so that others can believe in you too, and you can easily move forward from there onwards. Always help people, put out yourself, so that even if you can't help in many different ways which they would expect, but there are other ways which you can help people to move forward and help them to reach their success and goals,
It's
even if
very
it's a
true,
word.
Zoina. Very true. Thank you very much for this, for these beautiful words. And I really, I can see that you are really speaking from your heart, because whatever you have practiced in your life, that you are speaking for others, so that it's going to be helpful for them as well. First thing is that believe in yourself and never underestimate yourself. That is the first thing that we have to keep in mind, and that's really very true. So, Zoena, if people wants to reach to you because you are in United Arab Emirates, and if people wants to be connected to you, which platform would you prefer them to connect?
They are in the Life Kit 101, which is also my one of my platforms where I have shared a lot of educational materials and support for teachers to find jobs and things like that. So, or else you can call me, WhatsApp me in 058 058 588 5862.
Yeah, sure. So I
No
think
problem.
these platforms are really very helpful platforms. And inshallah, the audience are going to connect with you. And I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you very much for being with us. We are grateful to you, Zoena. And may Allah bless you always. Thank you very
And
much.
such platforms should always develop and uh, provide the more chances for all the women to do something to become someone. And you have always done that for a lot of women, ma'am. So thank you so much for being that strength in my life, even at this point, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Zoena.